Stuelke falls down, back to the right wing. Cross court, pass intercepted by Kylie Feuerbach.
A little bit sloppy there, Feuerbach, right in the passing lane. Great interception, great hands from her.
She'll dribble it out, back to Lucy Olsen, the Villanova transfer. Hannah Stuelke now at the top of the key. Back to Feuerbach, she'll break down the lane. Layup is good! Add one, and the first points are on the board for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And if you're an Iowa fan, that's something you want to see from Feuerbach the entire season. She's been a pretty good shooter throughout her career at Iowa, not getting super many or very many minutes about her first couple of years here, but right there, driving to the hoop, getting the and one, finishing through the contact. That's exactly what you're going to see from your older guard.
Feuerbach, 76.9 free throw percentage last season. Her first one in the exhibition is good. It's a 3-0 lead, the old-fashioned way for Iowa. Just about to start action here in the second quarter. Lucy Olsen back on the floor to start things out for Iowa. Taylor McCabe from the right wing didn't decide to take the shot. Feuerbach wide open on the left wing. Her three-pointer sent to the bank. Cash is good, 36-14.
So definitely looking to get her more involved, especially when Iowa's going to be a little bit slower on those clock outs.
Three returned by Kylie Feuerbach as she'll hit 9 points on the game. And to mention Lucy Olsen, back to Teagan Mallegni. Pass over the A.J. Ediger with the layup. Finds the basket in their first minutes.
Well, that was a dime. Teagan Mallegni has really been impressing me early on in this game.
But there's a lot of competition, even with the returners down there, that center position, or even that 4 position. There's a lot of stuff that, I mean, it's not just trying to improve right now and make sure you're good for the season, but earn that spot come game 1 of the season against Northern Illinois.
For sure. And Jan Jensen said herself she wants to play Stuelke as a 4, as a power forward, and not as a 5 as she was doing a lot of last season, so those spots opening up even more.
They bring the ball back into play. Towards the block, and we're back to action. From the corner, back to Schumlau, quickly swinging around the Feuerbach. Her three-pointer, it's good! String music for Feuerbach.
Beautiful ball movement all the way around the three-point line. Finds Feuerbach, gets that shot away, and drains it.
Team she's sporting, you'd think, Logan.
Yeah, it's a good little connection there.
Steal there. Kylie Feuerbach going the other way. Pass to the other block. O'Grady finds it in for the layup. A huge pass there from Feuerbach. And Addison O'Grady, music to these fans' ears.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Ace's Angels. Let's get on to it, everybody, man. I talked about Lucy Olsen in the last video, so make sure y'all watch that last video because I also went over the team as a whole in that video. Make sure y'all watch that one. I really make this video just to concentrate on Kylie Feuerbach by herself. But watch the Lucy Olsen video that I did. It's going over more of my thoughts on the Iowa team as a whole. This one, we're just going to talk about Kylie Feuerbach. That's how I wanted to split them up, so I don't have to talk about the rest of the team. You just talk about her. Before we start, shout out to the Iowa fans. 15,000 people made it to the game last night. They have no drop-off from Caitlin Clark. Look, man, Iowa is that program now. Like, people are invested. A lot of the Caitlin Clark fans are coming back to watch the new players. It's fun. This is a fun team to watch as well. This is a fun team to watch, you know. This is why I'm glad I'm not one of those Caitlin Clark fans that honestly just watches for Caitlin Clark. Because if I was, I'd be missing out on some really good basketball, man. And this team is fun to watch. Really fun to watch. They're a really fun to watch team, man. I was very impressed with them. Definitely fun game to watch. But let's let's get into Kylie Feuerbach, man. One of my favorite YouTube vloggers, man. Kylie impressed me so much. She's going to get a chance to be a full-time starter at that point guard position. Now that there's no more Cece, it's her show now. Her and Lucy in that backcourt, and Sydney will falter eventually. It's their show now. So Kylie ran this team so well, man. I was very impressed with the way she ran this team. She had 14 points, 7 rebounds, guys. Only 1 assist, but make no mistake about it. That's a deceiving stat because she was passing it to her teammates all game, putting them in the right positions. She's going to get that up. I'm not really worried about it. She's going to get that assist category up. But I was really impressed. But the thing that impressed me the most was the way she was shooting the ball. She was 5 of 7 and 3 from 5 from 3. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 for 5 from 3. And that's always been the main thing with Kylie. Can she be a consistent shooter from the 3? And that's going to be something that she's going to have to prove this year. She's going to have to prove it. Her defense was really good. 2 steals in this game. 6 defensive rebounds. Kylie was really active on defense, man. I was really impressed with her, bro. I said, bro, why Kylie out here looking like a Grace Berger? That's who she reminded me of, man. When I was watching the game, she reminded me of Grace Berger. If you guys watch the game and you know how Grace Berger plays, that's what it reminded me of, Grace Berger. I was like, she's out here literally playing like Grace Berger. I'm like, look, Kylie, I don't know what your plans are after college, but you should think about turning pro. If you got to go overseas, if you're getting out of WNBA, go overseas. But I think she's good enough to be in the WNBA. If I see more of this, I would say she's good enough to be in the WNBA. But as of right now, she's definitely good to be a pro playing point guard. Because any team could use her. She's probably more of a bench player in the WNBA, coming off the bench like a Grace Berger. But I think the only difference is, like, I'm not saying she's better than Grace Berger or on her level. Grace Berger's talent is something else. Like, when she was at Indiana, it was, you knew that was the it girl, right? Grace Berger could start on some teams. But what I'm saying with Kylie is, I think Kylie's got a real chance to end up on the WNBA team. Because the way she ran this team, man, I was so impressed, right? And I think it was good for Jen Jansen to get her out there because her being a senior, kind of leading this new group. Like, even for Lucy is an experienced player, but that's our first year with the team. I think it was good for Lucy to have her out there, you know? And I'm pretty sure Hannah Stuelke was comfortable having her out there feeding her and Addison O'Grady. Like, I think that's a really good thing to have her out there. And then when, right now they got Taylor McCabe starting. So if you have Senior Falter back out there with him, and that's the group that you run with, those 3 guards, Kylie Feuerbach, Lucy Olsen, and Senior Falter, you're not going to have a drop-off. You know what I mean? But I liked what I was seeing, especially defensively from Feuerbach. Like, she's looking like somebody who's going to be an awesome 2-way guard. And honestly, I don't know if she could average right around 14 points, but I will say in most games, I will expect to see her somewhere between 8 to 12 points a game. That's why I think we'll probably see her at. It depends on the way she's knocking down her threes. That's going to be a big factor for Kylie. But Kylie's going to be able to live off her defense because that's the one thing. If there's one thing that Kylie could do, she could live off of that. You know what I'm saying? She could live off the defense because she hustles a lot, runs hard. I think she's definitely someone that when I'm looking at her, she could feed herself off of that. So if she has an off-game shooting, she could lead herself off that. And also just continue to pass. Because I believe she could average more than 5 assists a game. We'll see how she does. But Kylie was really out there doing the thing. She seemed to be more of a shooter last night. Because Lucy was kind of the one that was actually really playing point guard to me. Like the way she was kind of setting the team up. That's why she ended up with 6 assists. And then it looked like Kylie was playing more of a combo position, a combo guard where she was setting up, getting herself in position to shoot the 3. Because she took about 5 threes in this game and 7 shots. So it looked like that's what Kylie was doing. But Kylie was most definitely running the offense. You know what I'm saying? And she was running it well. And she had a pretty difficult person to defend. As Alyssa Bonilla was out there killing on that Missouri Western team. So that was a really awesome showing from Kylie. And if she could keep this up, like I said, she could turn pro. She could turn pro, man. Really reminded me of Grace Berger. Really reminded me of Grace Berger, man. I couldn't believe the way she was playing. She was out there hooping, bro. She was out there hooping, man. And the Missouri Western coach, man, was fine as hell, man. She reminded me of Kylie because she had that curly blonde hair like she got. I was like, damn, but the Missouri Western coach, she looked young as hell, though. She about, I didn't look up her age or nothing like that yet, but she about her late 20s, early 30s. Like, she looked young, bro. You could definitely tell it's her first head coaching job. I don't know if she's new this year or not. Like I said, I got to look her up. But I think she's someone, they said her team is really good. Like, they be blowing people out. Obviously, you know, Iowa's a step up in class. A few steps up in class, but she probably will be on the FBS team coaching next. I think once her run is done at Missouri Western, I think she's going to, you know, move on up. Because she kind of impressed me. I think, like, obviously this wasn't really a game because I was always going to blow them out. But she kind of impressed me, though. But, man, she was looking fine over there and sexy with them legs, some long legs she had in that dress. Like, she was looking very sexy, man. But Kylie Feuerbach, man, really good, man. So give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's run this outro, man. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to be up on YouTube. So if YouTube takes them down, I don't know if they're going to take this game down or not. If the game is obviously on Big Ten Plus, so you can pay for Big Ten Plus, or you can come over to my Patreon, and I'm going to be uploading this to my Patreon. I'm going to try to upload, I don't know about every Iowa game, but I'm going to try to upload most of them, a good percentage of them, at least 70% of them this season. So make sure y'all sign up on the Patreon. Now, also, if you want to donate to the channel, I got a Cash App. My name on the Cash App is $Sack Exchange. If you want to donate to PayPal, click the link in the description box. If you want to donate to Bitcoin, scan the QR code that you see on the screen right now as well. And if you want to donate right here on YouTube, hit the super thanks button, man. And I much appreciate all the donations. And if you can't donate, you can do this for free. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. Aces Angels.